Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you how I'm planning my Walt Disney World trip with my 19-month-old toddler. So going to Walt Disney World is so much fun, but the planning can sometimes be overwhelming, especially when you have a little one coming along with you. There is so much to consider, like the location of the hotel, your little one's interests, the weather, and what your partner and yourself want to get done with your little one in Disney. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the planning decisions that Greg and I had to make for our next Walt Disney World vacation. So for this trip, Greg and I started by talking about the weather. So the weather in May can sometimes be really hot with sporadic rain showers. So it was, how did we want to structure our day? We decided that we want to rope drop the parks and spend a couple of hours in the morning in the parks doing rides, attractions, and exploring the park itself, depending on the heat. If you saw my latest top 5 rookie mistakes made in Walt Disney World video, you'll know that going to rope drop at any of the parks usually yields lower crowds and lower wait times for the rides. So we would then do a quick lunch after we've done our attractions, either in the park or back at the hotel, and kind of chill out for the afternoon. Maybe do some pool time and then head back to a park at night closer to our dinner time. So this would allow us to be back in an air-conditioned room or even by the pool cooling off during the peak heat times during the day in May. And we would rather just be cooling off and relaxing than sitting in the park during like 90-degree weather. It's just a personal preference of ours. Since we have been to Walt Disney World so many times, even Henry, this is going to be his 3rd trip, we do not feel like we have to get everything done, so it's whatever we can get done is great, and then the afternoon is just a really good break for us. Once we had our optimal day in Disney, then it really came down to the dining that we wanted to do. So we ended up making any dinner reservations that we ended up having between 5:30 and 6:30. So this is a prime time for Henry where he's not too overtired. It would allow us to get back to the hotel to continue his bedtime routine. We then decided on restaurants that had food that Greg and I either wanted to try or that were a bit more kid-friendly. Sometimes signature dining like Topolino's or the California Grill can be a little upscale, and I'm not saying that Disney's restaurants are not kid-friendly. All of Disney's restaurants are nice and kid-friendly, but sometimes if your toddler is having a temper tantrum and you're in the middle of a nice restaurant, it can sometimes be a little embarrassing. I'm just gonna say it. And Henry's palate is just not as sophisticated to enjoy those signature dining. So we're really just aiming towards family-friendly, kid-friendly menus that he's really gonna enjoy. And if he has a temper tantrum, it's not gonna be as much of an attraction for people to be watching. So now comes the fun part, the attractions. So Henry is gonna be 19 months old when we go, and he's not tall enough or old enough to be doing the big rides or the roller coasters. So this actually is going to help us when it comes to wait times, and it's a good fact to know that most of Disney's big rides do have height requirements, so make sure you check your little one's height before going to Walt Disney World. If they're at that early elementary school age and they may want to try those big rides, it's a good idea to kind of prep them if they're not tall enough. For us, we don't really want to overwhelm him, especially on the first day, so we're really targeting rides that he's going to enjoy based off characters that he's familiar with from the movies, or just theming of the attractions that he would be comfortable with. So one example is we are going to definitely go on the Finding Nemo ride. Henry loves the Finding Nemo movie. I would say it's probably his 2nd favorite of the Pixar movies, and the atmosphere of the ride is just very relaxing. It's a dark ride and it has characters that he would love. Another attraction we're definitely going to try to do is Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. If you guys have seen anything about Henry, his favorite character is Lightning McQueen. He is absolutely obsessed. So we definitely want to get him in to see this Lightning McQueen Racing Academy. We think he would absolutely love it. So our goal is to really pick 1 to 3 rides or attractions that we want to target while we're there in the morning, and anything beyond that is really genuinely a bonus. We're, again, not trying to overwhelm our schedule, not really trying to push too much. We have have our 1 to 3 that we really want to get done, and anything is a bonus, kind of winging it a little bit. Especially now that we're going, there's no fast passes, so we're not held to a schedule when we got to do stuff, so we're really taking advantage of that and just taking our time on this trip. So the last part of the planning process I wanted to talk about is actually the flight. So we decided that we're actually going to fly out of Manchester this time and not Boston. If you guys have seen our past travel vlogs, you'll see we normally fly JetBlue out of Boston. Sometimes Boston can be chaotic, and Manchester is not a chaotic airport. So it's very small, it's very easy, security is usually a breeze. It is a little bit of a longer flight, but that's okay. It's maybe a 15, half an hour difference. We also ended up going with the first flight in the morning. We just thought with COVID it might be safer from a sanitation standpoint to be the first ones on the plane. We did book Henry his own seat. In the past, I've told people don't worry about booking your little one a seat, take advantage of the cost savings. But because of COVID, I just didn't want anybody else in the row with us. And Henry does not sit still. If you guys have watched any home vlogs with Henry, you'll see that now that he's moving, he is just everywhere. So I think keeping him seated on a plane and not in his car seat would be very, very difficult. So we did get a travel car seat, and I'll be going through that in our packing video, but we got him his own seat in his travel car seat so he could just sit like he does in the car and watch his iPad, or we have plenty of toys. The other thing we ended up doing, which is really nice about Manchester, is it also has park, stay, and fly, partner resorts, or partner hotels. We are not close enough to Manchester to just drive in the morning for a 6 a.m. flight. So we ended up booking the Marriott. It was a really great deal to stay the night before in Manchester, and then they're going to shuttle us to and from the airport. It's also a good thing for Henry where he's not feeling like he's going from a multi-hour car ride to a multi-hour flight. So it's just going to, allow him to do a 3-hour flight, which he's very used to in the car. So I don't think him sitting in the car seat for that long, hopefully on the plane, is going to be that big of a deal. So coming home from Orlando, we weren't able to get the first flight of the morning with Southwest. We ended up going with the second flight, which is about 9:15. We actually are okay with that because we feel like it'll allow him to sleep in for a little bit. We are doing the Magical Express to and from our resort, so it is going to come and get us a little early, but maybe he can do some activities around the airport. It was the only direct flight that we could get back to Manchester. We did have a later flight, but they ended up switching it on us, so we went with the 9:15 to be safe and get the direct flight. I will be doing a video, maybe 2 videos depending on how long it takes, of what we're packing. So I definitely want to show you guys what we're putting in Henry's activity bag, what's going in the diaper bag, what we're doing as far as suitcases, and all these little tips and tricks that we're bringing with us that will hopefully make your travel and packing with your little one a little bit easy. So Greg and I are so excited for this trip. We're really excited to see how Henry is. He's so in love with many Disney movies that I think he's going to really enjoy this trip. This is his 3rd trip. The first one, he was just too young, I think, to really understand what was going on, and I have a feeling this trip is going to be really fun. So I don't want to give too much away about our planning process because we do have some surprises that we want to reveal while we're down in Disney. So we really hope that this video is kind of helping you guys with your planning of your next Disney vacation with a little one. And if this is your first time to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button down at the bottom, and make sure so you can return and see more Disney and Fairy Tale family content on our channel. And have a magical day, everybody.